Go get my watering cup. Oh my god.
All right, welcome everyone as we begin. After braving the depths of Undulsigil, our heroes have recovered a relic of Kas in hoping to be able to have a failsafe in case their mission with the Rod of Seven does not go well or in case it doesn't work. Getting ready to banish Vecna to one plane and one plane only so that he doesn't have access to the multiverse. Having completed that, um, our brave compatriots, Nazan and Zil, have left in between the scenes in order to answer a call from the Bright Queen. In as they step through a portal a Lustriel has made, another seems to open up and spit out onto the ground two figures. So, our two ones you could describe, and then everyone else will describe what they see. So, start with Bobby and Rez. What do they see as you all are thrown out of the portal?
They see a tall half elf in like purple and red traveler's clothes with a sword and a lute on his back.
And also with that person is a really tall, really built bugbear who has a resemblance to somebody who just left.
Bezic? Is that you?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Well, there was a cult I was investigating with the help of my new friend here. And now we're here. Where's here?
Well, Sigil, but not Sigil?
I'm sure that probably means something to Nazan. It doesn't really mean anything to me.
What does that mean, not Sigil?
Well, this is the Sanctum. And the Sanctum is in or near Sigil, but not really.
This elven woman speaks. Goes, sorry. Yes, this is my home. We're in Sigil. Just various magical guards and such make sure that the certain elements of the cage here don't affect us. That's all.
Fair enough. My name is Sabin Swordseeker, and I guess we're here to help. I'm not sure exactly how we got here.
Yes, I think we may have changed reality as this woman in the back with a purple hat and clothes with her feet up on a desk drinking what looks like some type of alcoholic beverage looking. We definitely broke the laws, Lustriel. Everything's screwed up now. It's fine. Just tell them, yeah, we made a wish, and now apparently to find the Rod of Seven, we need 7 people. 2 left. Ta-da. It's a bald-headed wizard. Says, that would make sense. Mordekainen, by the way. This is Tasha and Alustriel.
Famous names. definitely heard of a few of you.
Hmm. Oh, you're the people who copy my spell work. Yes. Oh my
I may
god.
have a few of your spells.
Hmm. Should pay us royalties.
I will put your name in a book. How's that?
Oh.
That's probably how people are copying your spells because your name's in a book already.
I didn't say I would put a spell in the book.
I'm just saying, like, it's not anybody's fault if your name gets put in a book and people learn about it.
You had to distribute it somehow.
The place you are is made of like glass, gold, and silver, like beautifully decorated with plush furniture. And also, please describe their characters so Saban knows what they're seeing.
You would see a small, definitely 3 foot, not 2 foot 11 tall goblin, stacked in armor, stage whisper to a very fine looking skeleton. Wait, I knew these guys were powerful, like magic users and stuff, but they're famous. Like their names are in books, famous.
Yes, I thought everybody knew that.
No,
So you see this skeleton, very literally an animated skeleton, in what looks like wizardly kind of scholarly robes, holding a book, and has a really big hat on her head with flowery decorations.
You
Yes,
see
and then
a.
you would see.
Go ahead.
Sorry. No, you go ahead.
Okay, then. You see in the corner a pale elf, probably the palest elf you've ever seen. Skin the color of, well, if you happen to be from Tal'Dorei, the color of Katha. And or hanging around his neck, you see what looks like a holy symbol with 3 open eyes. So the holy symbol of Ayun.
I
below-
will take out a holy symbol that looks similar to yours.
a fellow convert.
Yeah, I am a big fan of knowledge and spreading it. So it seemed very natural.
Paired with it below, you see another amulet that's sort of, I guess, dangling from the same chain. That looks to be some sort of magical artifact of previous use. You'll find out what it does.
Fair enough.
And then you see this very kind of medium height wood elf. She's like dressed in green, but she what's most interesting is that she basically has a mushroom garden on her body. Like literally, just she puts mushrooms on her body to make her own garden that she can carry with her. So yeah, she's basically a mushroom obsessed druid, pretty much.
Um, what you see from the person who talked to Thezik is also an elf with blonde hair and gray eyes, also pale skin, and she is wearing a green cloak and probably kind of standing in the back, kind of in the shadows.
good. So I'll see that. She goes, well, it seems that the multiverse has decided the two of you are to help save the multiverse from a person named Vecna, in order to just put him into one place. Game?
Sounds good to me. He's well known on Exandria.
Oh, another Exandrian. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm okay. Where's Nazan? Wasn't he with you?
He was, but him and Zil got another call and had to leave. Plus, they're trying to plan a wedding. You did remember that, right?
Yes. Did. Okay. So the whispered one is a bad thing. So what do we have to do?
Well, our next goal is to find another piece of the rod, and apparently we're going to the Astral Sea. Doesn't that sound like fun?
With my 7 intelligence, not particularly, but
Oh, she's being sarcastic.
Oh no, not the 7 intelligence. No.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but if that's where the thing is that we need, I guess whether I think it's fun or not, that's where we need to go.
Well, based on the information that Tyndall was able to get for us recently, it does not sound like a fun place to be. I feel like we're just going to be floating around out there.
Well, I spend most of my time guarding Bazozan, so I'm not used to a good time, really.
Well, then maybe this will be a good time for you.
It would be a change. Unless, of course, there are demons, in which case there's no change there.
Well,
There's-
we're not quite sure what's there. Other
I'm
than
sure there's
Go
there's
ahead.
astral demons.
Do you two have everything you need? Do we need to get you anything before we go? Are we ready to go?
I think I have everything.
Yeah.
I don't need a lot.
Nizan seemed to think that you all were often well prepared, so I'm going to trust that you all have everything you need.
I have what I need. Hopefully Tyndall is well rested and
Yep.
has had his coffee.
I don't know about that one. Don't know if that's happened yet.
Did we have our long rest between the heist?
Yes.
Ooh, that means I get my wild shape back. Yay.
All right. It sounds like you're ready to step through the portal.
I changed all my spell work around. I'm ready to go.
So then you step through the doorway and enter a silver clouded void. Lucent wisps of white and gray fog swirl in the distance among pinpricks of starlight. For a split second, you have no sense of direction. Then you start plummeting. The silver clouds shift, and you see that you're falling toward a colossal, misshapen mass. What would you like to do?
We're falling.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast Featherfall. We think we're gonna hit the ground hard.
All right, very good. Now you start going at a leisurely pace.
Ooh, this is kind
You
of
all knew we were
relaxing.
going to fall?
The mass below seems about a mile away.
Nope.
Anything important to know here? I guess I should have asked that. But I figured you would have told us. Like I said, Nizan says you guys are often prepared.
Yeah, we also find ourselves in situations that we aren't prepared for a lot.
So the
Much
three
as we
wizards
can.
didn't give you anything, any advice or say anything that might help it with the falling.
Nope.
Nope.
Pretty much no.
Seems like we're dealing with
yes,
it pretty
they
well.
did.
Oh, they did? What did
Yes.
they do? What am I forgetting?
You're forgetting that you can move by thought.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, Tyndall, I hadn't got that far, but Tyndall was
real quick.
gonna test it out. He's gonna think about moving in a different direction and see if it works.
So you still feel gravity pulling you down, but you are able to break from the general flow and control your descent up and down.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know there was gravity in the astral. They didn't tell us that. Yeah, Tyndall relay that. It seems that the thought thing works. We can move ourselves with thinking, apparently.
With my 7 intelligence, I'll try to move while thinking.
Very good. So your flying speed is equal to 5 times your intelligence score.
So
you got
negative
35. Right?
Oh, 35. Okay, that's not bad. That's my normal walking speed.
Tyndall, which direction should we go?
I presume towards the landmass, because that's where the portal dumped us out.
I imagine they didn't place us randomly in the Astral Sea. I hope they didn't, at least.
I know we're looking for Havoc. We had 8 legs.
Is that a city?
No, it's some sort of dying god.
So you can see what looks like the petrified body of the 8-legged god below you that seems to be generating the gravity field.
Oh, yep, definitely going in the right direction.
All right. As you are moving yourselves through, amid the clouds, you see 2 large globes of light bob towards you.
Do I know what they are? Are they magical? And
Not sure. They're in these you're in the cloud things you can't quite see. You just see them glowing.
or do you see glowing lights? Okay.
Yeah, bobbing slowly towards your direction.
Is someone there?
There's no answer.
Tyndall is going to pull out a silver piece and cast light on it and start bobbing it and see if the lights respond.
Okay. Bobbing a little quicker, and now we're moving quickly toward you.
I don't like it, Tyndall.
Gonna tuck the silver back into the bag, and I don't know how this is gonna go.
Well, usually where I come from, happy, fun things don't typically come towards me. Usually demons that want to kill me. So my assumption is this is going to go bad, and that's what I'm going with.
Tyndall's gonna cast Death Ward on himself.
All right. In that case, now bursting out of the nearby cloud, you see two enormous, looks like almost floating fish, 6 eyes with little tendrils that extend an orb of light in front of them.
Well, having seen Light Devourers, I'm really glad I put away the silver piece.
Indeed. And everyone can roll for initiative.
Bobby, your character will be played by your old character.
Oh!
Sounds good.
20.
Rez, your character is going to be played by Declan's old character because I didn't get time to print anything. And until
Sure.
I get a mini, you will be a mushroom person.
I submitted a mini.
Talking about to the druid.
You are a mushroom until I get a person.
The druid who got disconnected, it looks
Yeah,
like.
who just DC'd. just say she's talking to no one.
Me.
All right.
I got a natural 20!
I did as well for a 30.
Well,
Nice.
then.
And
Actually,
I
22.
You
I
should have
would like
22? Okay.
I would like to do an initiative swap with Thezig.
Okay. Which is an ability she has.
Hi, I'm the new Zil.
All right. Initiative is thusly swapped. All right, we're ready to go. With that, Thezig, you get to lead everybody out.
Great. That sounds like fun. And the movement speed with our mind was what, 5 times our intelligence
Yes.
score? Cool. That means I can move 50. So, Fezzik is going to use his mind to move up to one of these creatures and gonna make an attack with his longsword. Just so everybody knows, I get 3 attacks.
Are you telling us do you remember or?
I'm telling you so that when you need to remind me, you'll know that I make 3 attacks. That's a natural 20, which is a really great way to start.
Heck yeah. First roll of
So-
new character.
Yeah, so all dice related to the weapon attack double, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I get an additional 2d6 damage on this, on top of the normal weapon damage. That's 4d6. And then, question for you, because this is a thing I never used with that other character I played. I have something called surprise attack because I'm a bugbear. If you hit a creature that has not taken a turn yet in the current combat with an attack roll, it takes an extra 2d6.
Yeah.
Does that 2d6 get doubled?
Heck yes, it does.
Okay, cool. So I need to roll 2d8, 8d6.
There we go.
That's 41 plus 5, 46.
Nice. Coming in with a massive swipe. Taking it deep into the side of this overgrown Star Angler.
And then I'll make my next attack.
Nice.
So 24 to hit.
That hits.
Not Star Angler. He's got prettier fins.
It's a total of 11 additional damage.
Nice.
And final attack. It's 25. For a total of 14 additional damage.
All right. 3 attacks. 2 slices deep into the creature. They are bloodied.
Cool. It's my turn.
There we go. Then Egg.
Okay, with 35, am I able to get to a point where I can flank with Fezzik? If not, it's okay.
No, you can get right on top of him.
Okay, then I'll do that anyway. Okie dokie. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Okay, that's an 11.
That will not hit. It gets stuck on its scales.
16.
16 pierces the skin.
Okay. Then with so 7, and then with Nick, I get a free second attack for 14.
Glances off.
Okay. So then that's first action attack, second action attack, and then bonus action with my enhanced dual wielding is another 14. So just the 7 went through.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else?
That's it. I have so many extra things with Nick and Vex. I have to keep track of it.
Seven.
With 35, can I get to either one?
No, you can get to like here. Probably should have been more central like this, but
Okay. How far away am I?
40.
If I move 35, how far away am I?
You'll be 10 feet from.
Oh, yeah.
Here. Hi. How are you? I'd like to hit you, but I can't reach you.
I will
There's something wrong with me.
use a luck point to get advantage, and I'll use a hand crossbow That is 17 to hit.
17 hits.
I'll do. It'll do 7 damage, and then I'll do a defensive flourish, which is a D10, which gives me 10 extra feet of movement.
Oh, then you'll get right up to him.
Yes.
How you doing?
And then I'll do 9 extra damage, and my AC will be 28.
God damn it! I said you stay. When I say you stay, buddy. I'm gonna go.
And then I'll make my second attack.
Nice.
24 to hit.
That hits.
15 damage, and then spell. I will. I'll do a second level Divine Smite for an additional 20 damage. And that was my turn.
All right.
Hey, Matt.
Yep.
I forgot to mention that with Sap, it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Okay.
We're
Very
to my next turn.
good.
Thank you, Bobby.
I'll try my best.
All right. So in that case, all right. You see the bobbing light gets into your face, slowly going back and forth. Give me a wisdom save. This is Fezzik.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is this a charm effect?
It is.
I have advantage on this. It's 19.
Very good. You are able to resist. All right. So it's just its next attack, right?
Yeah, just the next attack it makes.
Okay, so it goes to snap at you, Fezzik, for a 21 to hit.
That misses.
14.
Also
Then
misses.
19. So 3 misses.
Okay, on
This
the
was a
first-
disadvantage roll.
On the first miss, I'm going to spend a superiority die and repost.
Nice.
It's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Total of 18.
Nice.
And obviously, since it's not my turn, I'm done.
Very good. What's the extra damage that you're rolling?
It's from the vicious longsword.
Oh, nice. Perfect. Then Siora.
All right, I am going to bonus act. Are they both being attacked or just one?
Oh, there's one. Here, let me. There you go. He's all in silver, so he's hard to see. But one's on them and two's on that guy.
Okay, so I am going to shoot at the bottom one with my bow.
That's number 2.
Correct. And I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Market.
Very good.
Well, I'm not going to hit it with that attack.
Oof.
So that was a natural 1.
Flies to the endless space.
Second attack for a 22
That will hit.
for 8 points of magical piercing plus an additional 11 points for sneak attack and where is it? An additional 6 for Hunter's Mark And the bow. There it is. For an additional 2 points of. Where is it? Oh, come on, where is it? Radiant.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. We'll continue. So this one begins bobbing as angler and starts to flare with strange starlight. So Siora, give me a wisdom save.
And this was against being charmed.
Yes.
All right, I have advantage on that.
Woohoo.
Ooh, good thing, 19.
Very good. With that, it starts viciously biting Sabin.
Nom 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 nom.
12. And a nat 20.
I do have adamantine armor, fortunately.
Okay. Very nice.
I don't know what that means.
Means he doesn't get critted. But that is 13 piercing damage.
Sure.
And then last bite is a 24 to hit.
That'll miss. My AC is 28 right now. From
Nice.
defensive flourish.
There we go. Then Layla's Cringe.
Which one is more damaged right now?
The one that Thezik's on.
Okay, she'll aim for the other one and cast spells that Shadow tries to lash out at it. Let's see. 29 to hit.
Yes.
So 7 points of psychic damage, and I need an intelligence saving throw.
Got it. That is 1.
Which
Fun.
is. Check.
Sorry.
Incapacitated till the start of my next turn.
Good.
That's her turn.
Tyndall.
Not quite sure he wants to test how these things react to light. Having made the distinct comparison to the anglers in the Netherdeep, he is going to try to toll the dead. He'll target the one that is, I think it's the one that Thezik's on that's more damaged.
All right.
That's incapacitated with a ring hanging out his mouth.
Yep, that's a 6.
Okay. Oh wait, it's already damaged. That's not the right dice. Really D12s? D12s, 3 of them. Oh, mediocre roll. 11 necrotic damage. It's actually less than mediocre. That's pretty bad.
Rough.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a lot of intention to be the one on the front line, so not right now anyway. So he's gonna hang back.
Got it. Go to Thezik.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna continue attacking the one in front of me. But before I do, Matt, I forgot to add the superiority dice damage to this thing. When I did the repost, I was supposed to add a D10 or roll a D10 and add that damage.
That's fine. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, it's 9.
9 damage.
Silently judging you.
That's okay. I feel it.
Was a very silent.
How do you want to kill it?
So I think that Thesic just makes a swipe at it this time and just goes like through the eye into the brain, killing it. And then I'll move up to the other one
Got it.
and make his attacks.
I'll give you flanking. Let me put you guys on a bigger globe thing though, so I don't have to be knocking everyone.
Okay.
Okay, now.
17 hit.
All right, that drives through the flesh.
Uh, 17 damage.
Nice.
Swing his sword again. 18.
Indeed.
For 18 damage.
Yes.
Matt, I don't think 11's going to hit.
It will not, unfortunately.
I swing wide. It, I don't know, missed its fin or something as it's
Better.
moving.
Yes.
And that should end my turn.
An egg.
Am I able to get to the next one with 35?
Yep.
Then I will do so. First attack is a 25.
That hits.
With Nick, I get a free one for 13.
She'll miss.
All right, then the next one would be a 21.
Yes, sword drives in.
And then my bonus action attack is an 11, so 2 hits.
Yes.
Both with the scimitar. So that's 5 plus 10 for a total of 15.
Very good. Severely damaged. Anything else?
That is it.
7.
25 to hit.
That will hit.
Make sure you remember advantage because you're flanking.
I had advantage from Vex, so I appreciate it though. 17 damage.
How do you want to kill it?
I'll cut off his little light thing and then just shove it down his throat and have him choke on it.
That's how all of us get it all done.
Very good. That the predators seem to be gone.
Wonderful little welcome wagon.
Could have been worse.
Do any of you know what that was?
A really big fish.
Beyond the obvious, does anybody know what that was?
A really big. Are those anglerfish?
A space astral anglerfish.
Cool.
I mean, it reminded me a lot
Lively
of
about-
the light devourers we saw down in the Netherdeep. Gil Brothers, don't think Cletus was with us on that one.
Okay.
To Havoc?
Yeah,
Yes.
onward.
Havoc. Which we've decided is that landmass down there.
The giant dead body? Yeah.
All right. Then, as you get closer, you see more clearly that seems to be a colossal creature that appears lifeless. You can see shattered ribs arch over the creature's mossy spine, and the air crackles with decaying magic. Among the bones is the shipwreck of a large galleon, broken into 3 large chunks. The stern castle, nestled in the corpse's hip bones. The starboard section embedded in the rib cage, and the prow stabbed into the creature's heart.
Does the ship look like it crashed here?
It's wrecked into 3 pieces. Definitely looks that way.
And what did we want with this god?
We're
Find
looking
the
for
rod.
another. We're looking for another piece of the rod. It's supposed to be here.
I imagine the ship is the first place we should check out.
Yes, but what part of it should we start with?
My vote is that we don't split up.
I agree. Either where they keep the cargo or the captain's quarters, wherever that would be in the wreckage.
If we check the captain's quarters, we might find a manifest first.
True. And it may be precious enough that the captain kept it with him.
Yes. So it sounds like we got 2 voting that way.
That's my vote.
That makes sense to me.
Oh, what if the captain is still haunting his ship because he refused to go down?
And what if he is?
A ghost captain? We can make friends.
It does sound kind of cool. But also terrifying because imagine how long he would be stuck here for.
Probably go crazy being stuck here that long.
Time moves differently after death, I'm sure.
I mean, does this thought process stop us from moving forward?
Nope.
Oh no,
No.
it makes me a little more
Oh.
excited.
Oh, okay. Start moving towards that part of the ship.
Okay. So, what part of the ship do you think the captain's quarters are in?
What are our options?
Stern, prow, starboard.
Certainly the stern. If my ship knowledge is correct. Stern's the rear of the ship, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Makes sense to me.
Most of my ship knowledge comes from Pirates of the Caribbean, but I'm sure it matches this.
All right. In that case, going to the stern castle. You push yourselves. You can see scraps of golden sails dangle from the ruined mast. 2 armored Githyanki patrol the deck and below, silver swords at their hips.
Well, it looks like the captain might still be alive. Ag is whispering, not stage whispering.
Or he could be, or these could be just scavengers.
Anybody
Good
know what
boy.
those are?
They're certainly people.
Roll history or yeah, I guess history.
Yep. That's fine.
I'm not the person doing this, but 11.
Harold natural 20, so 31.
Indeed. So you are aware enough that these types of individuals are known throughout the astral plane, and that they seem to exist in the spaces between worlds themselves. Some theorize they have no place, others believe they would never go back home, even if they could. But so generally known to at times either serve or rebel and hate creatures known as illithids.
So I'm guessing that's nobody knows what these things are.
They're known as the Gith. They, from what I've read in history books, they oppose creatures, aberrations known as the Illithid. Well, they're also some sort of intelligent species. And they seem to exist between worlds. And I guess it makes sense they'd exist here, since this is kind of a between world sort of place.
So they probably won't have disadvantages here like we do because they probably know here.
I mean, that's a good hypothesis to work from.
And do we think that if we land on this ship and say, hey, we're here for this magical piece of thing, they'll just give it to us? How do you all want to approach this?
They certainly have a lot of swords. Which means they're not afraid to use them.
Well, we can try diplomacy, and if that doesn't work, we can fight our way through.
I'm wondering if they might have any inkling as to whether Vecna has a presence on this plane. I'm sure he does. What I don't know is if they'd be familiar with it or have noticed the signs. Or potentially are involved, which is a terrifying thought.
Maybe don't start with that. I don't know who they are. There may be a lot more of them.
I would like to try to perceive how many are down there.
Well, you can tell. You see two.
There could be more below deck.
And they're patrolling like they're guarding the ship.
Indeed.
Okay.
So we're gonna try diplomacy first.
I think we should.
Sounds good.
Well, if diplomacy is our course, then I will hang in the back because it is not my strong point.
I have no issue speaking with them unless someone else wants to take the lead.
I'll go with you. I'm always looking to make new friends.
Okay. Before I head down there, I'll cast Enhance Ability on myself for charisma.
Cool.
Before we go down, I would like to cast Comprehend Languages on myself.
That's a good call. And we'll head down.
All right. So as you float towards the ship, you see the two. One yells out, "Woman, you float in there. Approach and state your business."
We're here on a mission. We were sent by some great wizards in Sigil. There's an artifact on the ship we need to use to defeat Vecna.
Hello there.
Give me a persuasion check.
Sure. 30.
Okay. Kind of look. She says, "I'm not quite sure how wise it is to be saying that name everywhere, but we wouldn't be the ones to be talking to about it anyway. I'm Zastra. This is Lyson."
Are we not supposed to say his name?
Just you don't know who would be allied with him, do you?
True. Are you allied with him?
Well, certainly not. No. But you just seem quite interesting people. I don't know if we have what you're looking for or not.
Do you have some sort of leader who's guarding this ship?
We haven't heard from our captain in since the crash.
Oh, this is your ship.
Yes. We were exploring the far reaches of the plane.
And what brought you to this dead god?
It got in the way.
Like you crashed into him?
That would be correct.
Oh, man.
Either you're going incredibly fast or your pilot is not very adept.
I'm not sure precisely what happened, but incredibly fast is how one travels, don't you think?
I've never traveled in the natural sea.
Oh, well, once the lambent zenith, they kind of stomp on the ship, was in one piece, it could go 10,000 miles an hour.
That sounds like so much fun.
And you survived that crash?
There's things that keep things moving correctly. The magic fail safes. We always kept the wards correct.
Is your captain still alive, or did he die in the crash?
We haven't heard from them. They might
Was he on
be. They certainly weren't on this part of the ship.
Do you know which part of the ship he was on?
No. At the time, it all happened so quick. As Lyson speaks, oi, and we aren't interested in moving. Been creatures out there,
Yeah, we
monsters.
thought of you on our way to you.
Oi, they either are attacking or stalking. It's not safe to leave the ship.
I tell you what, we'll bring you to the next part of the ship if you let us look around here a bit, see if we can find what we came to look for.
And maybe we could help you find your captain.
Oi. Well, sounds like a plan. So were you saying you wanted to search this part of the ship?
Mhm.
Yes.
Should probably take you below then.
I'm just gonna kind of like wave to the others that things went good.
Yeah. And they kind of whistle. And coming up from below the decks, kind of shouting out, right, what's all this? You see this humanoid hippopotamus in a nice red coat, spyglass. Oh. Goes.
He's so cute.
You're so tall.
Indeed. I am, little one. It is good to see you. And I see you have made friends with the best bosuns in all the realm.
You're the ship's bosun.
No, points to the other two. Also are bosuns. I serve where I'm needed.
I'm guessing you're gonna have a tough time getting this back together. We promised your friends here to bring them to your captain. They let us look around. We're looking for a powerful magic object.
Oh, yes. Well, feel free to look around. We had our second mate has fallen ill, but other than that, please, I'm happy to have you aboard, and you may see what you can find.
Ill in what way?
Oh. Well, I'm not entirely sure. Just been odd. A little of... I don't know. One you could say a bit loopy. But with such a crash, maybe they hit their head.
We have healers. We could take a look at them.
Well, if they let you get close, I suppose. Like I said, a little off. Please. I'm here to serve while Figaro is indisposed.
Is that your captain or is it the first mate?
It's the first mate, yes.
All right. We'll, I guess, head down, see if we can't meet with Figaro.
So, he basically allow you to have free reign of the ship here.
And was everyone else with us when we did that?
You all came down, right?
Yeah, I would have followed down for sure.
Yeah.
I'll look to Tyndall. Say, think you can help the first mate? Maybe get some more information?
Well, I can certainly try. I don't know what the nature of the illness is, but there's a good chance.
Whatever it is, I believe in your clerical abilities. And with that, I'll give you a bardic inspiration, which is a D10. And we'll try to go find the first mate.
Very good. Leading you down, you see there's a floor here where it seems like there's crew quarters, there's galleon pantry, and a mess hall. And they inform you that you'd have to travel one deck below in order to find to search below for Figaro. What would you like to do?
I think first step's heading to get to Figaro, see what's going on with him.
Okay.
Yep.
So, as you kind of directed, you begin to go down. The forward end of this hallway where you're led is buried in Havoc's flesh. The stern end holds 2 doors and 2 stairways leading up. And another door on the port side bears a gilded plaque that reads Stateroom.
Stateroom.
Imagine he's in there. Do we have to dig our way through the flesh to get to the stateroom, or
No.
okay?
It's just that it ends. So you come down and you see all these places. It's just that where the ship is cracked into 3 pieces, this piece is buried in the flesh. So you can see where it would continue to another part of the ship.
Okay.
Matt, can we tell how far apart the different pieces of the ship were?
Maybe 300 feet.
Okay.
You weren't willing to go 300 feet?
That 300 feet must be scary.
Seemed reasonably capable. Let's check out Figaro first, and I'll open the door.
Sessic will stand in the hallway, watching behind us.
Stand there. Go to the door, and the door is locked.
I will turn to our rogue friend. Can you pick this lock?
Oh, I'm sure. I'll move up in and use my thieves' tools to pick the lock, but I'm going to check it for traps first.
Sounds good.
Perception or investigation?
Perception, please.
Uh, 26.
Does not appear to be trapped.
All right. So, what do I add for the thieves' tools? I have proficiency with thieves' tools.
So then you get its advantage.
Oh, okay.
So now tools add advantage if you were proficient in the tool.
Correct.
So, sleight of hand at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
27.
Okay. Then the door clicks and unlocks.
And I open the door.
You open the door, and outside you push, and then your hands stop, and the door continues to swing open, revealing a simple but elegant room. Warm light of wall sconces bathe mahogany bookshelves and crimson bed sheets. And sitting on the edge of the bed is a purple-skinned tiefling who stares blankly at the wall, but his posture is as tense as a wound spring.
Hello? Ag holds up both her hands. Are you Figaro?
You sort of don't quite know what to say. They just start to get really scared. Their eyes.
Seeing the panic, Tyndall's going to cast Calm Emotions. So it'll hit everybody in the group, I'm sure, because it's a 20-foot sphere.
As they yell and look at you, a burst of cold emanates from them onto all of you as they, in their surprise, cast Cone of Cold. So I do need con saves, please.
It's 22 for Tyndall.
21 for Siora.
Oof. 14 for me.
17.
6.
29, natural 20.
Do we get anything from the Paladin aura?
I don't think so because it's only necrotic, psychic, or radiant.
Do you not have a bonus to saves?
Double check. I'm pretty sure it's just.
Yeah,
No,
we-
plus 4, yeah.
That'll make mine a 12.
All right.
Close enough.
DC 14 here.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm going to use a charge of the dual 3 prayers to give Sabin a reroll.
Okay. Hey, there we go. 21 or 25. Appreciate it.
All right. The raw hair is 31 cold, so 15 on a save. As their hands are glowing as he's screaming, "Intruders! Attackers!"
Did the calm emotions do anything?
All right, so now you cast Calm Emotions. And is there a save against that then?
If they're unwilling, yes. It should be a DC 16 is charisma.
Begins to breathe. His hands go. I don't know you. You're not my crew.
They sent us down here to check on you. Healers.
We're here to help.
I take a persuasion check.
$20.
I don't know you.
Then how about we introduce ourselves? I'm Ag. Are you Figaro?
You kind of nod.
Okay. Now we're on a first name basis, so we're not exactly strangers.
You break into my room.
Your bosun sent us to help. We're just trying to help you meet up with your captain and the rest of your crew.
But yes, we did kind of break in, and we're very sorry about that.
I understand you're the first mate.
Nod. And you can give me another persuasion check.
Uh, 29.
That fully nod and okay, and looks to a cube next to them, begins pressing some buttons and twisting it a little bit. You can come in.
I'll take a step in. What is that cube you have there?
Just trying to protect against any creatures invading space. Those monsters that have been trying to get around. It keeps anything that is living outside.
We heard, well, your crew talked a little bit about the monsters that have been attacking, and we kind of fought some big fish. But what else has been out there?
All types. Things that float with teeth and look like they blow in wind that's not there.
Would you be willing to travel with us to find your captain and the rest of your crew?
I don't want to go. I'm not going to leave here. It's safe here.
It'll be safer with the rest of your crew, certainly.
It's just things that look like sharks.
We'll protect you.
They're black and they swim.
Why are you extra afraid? You're your crewmates, your friends didn't seem they were super afraid of everything around. I mean, it's dangerous out here, I'm sure, but why the extra caution of staying in your room?
Because I don't know what's out there. I don't know. They don't know. So they operate on not knowing. I won't know because it's important to know what you're up against. Otherwise, how can you do anything?
Does it seem like unnatural why he's acting like this?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, I can. That's my forte.
Oh, someone, if you want to pass it, I will. Because you're all investigating together, so if you want me to.
So, Tender's one of the same thing anyway. 24.
And Layla's is good at these things too. Is she sorcerer or wizard? Remind me.
Wizard.
Sorry, that okay. But as you look, Tyndall can see who has this glassy gaze, and you can recognize it as a telltale sign of memory tampering magic.
Do you have any restorations that might be able to fix that, Tyndall?
I do. If I remember right, try to remember. Greater Restoration works on Modify Memory, right?
Isn't there a lower cost one? Is it? She has Rainbow Spellbook. Would she know about potential other solutions? I mean, Remove Curse kind of works, right?
Does Remove Curse take care of it?
No. Oh. Let me actually look.
I also don't have Remove Curse prepared, so...
Yeah, no, I don't think it takes care of memory.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Remove Curse or Greater Restoration restores the creature's true memory.
No.
Okay, from the Modify Memory spell, okay.
Yeah.
It's always fun to see where they put the data.
Unfortunately, I don't have Remove Curse prepared today, so 5th level spell it is, guys. Unless anybody happens to have it prepared other than me.
Layla's does.
Oh. Okay.
So...
Talk to your friendly wizard.
I think I can help you. Would you allow me to try to help you?
Yeah, I'll take. Yeah, I can take help.
She'll put her skeletal hand on him and cast Remove Curse.
Okay. They kind of blink their eyes for a moment. Elrin.
What now?
Their hands begin crackling with arcane energy. I will kill that traitors. Good for nothing.
Whoa. Who's a
Okay.
traitor?
Care to explain?
Give me a quick persuasion check, because they look like they're about to just burst through the door and run up deck.
Do you want that from Ag or from Tyndall?
20.
There's Ag.
Okay.
Okay, as they go, and you see like mystical armor begin to form around them as they're preparing. They killed Elrin and have been having our ship attacked.
Who?
The thing that looks like Elrin.
What does Elrin look like?
The thing that looks like Elrin, what's they look like? You met Elrin.
What is- Oh,
Oh, he's the hippo.
Yeah.
is it hippo?
guy.
Gotcha. Alright.
If you ask what things is dark, black and gray skin. Almost like a frog, but evil, deceptive.
Mm. Well, was it just him, or did you have any Gith on your ship?
Yes.
Two. We met two of them. Lystra and Lyson. Their names were.
Yeah, Zestra and Lyson. They were fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like we need to take care of the Gith.
Then let's go. We need to
Alright.
take care. We need to kill him. And they start running up deck.
And I follow.
They go.
I'm not
Your memory manipulation is gone, and you will face my wrath.
I don't know if this is my spell going wrong, because that was really weird.
I have no idea, but
Okay, I would know this just because it's ag. But silver weapons now do more damage to creatures that are shapeshifted. So, ag would suggest that if they can't, like, as we're running up, following that, if we could stop Figaro from going on a murderous rampage first, perhaps we can reveal Irin using silver.
I think we gotta stop him first. But let's
Exactly.
head up there, see what's going on.
Head up.
Okay, going to the top of deck. As in this moment, their hands are crackling. I don't know if you want to do something or not.
I'm going to try to make him halt using command.
Okay.
Except I'm going to say wait.
Go wait. What's the save?
16 wisdom.
Okay. All right. They get a 12 as you say wait. So you're here to help? Are you on that thing's side?
We
Staring
are.
at Irin.
How's Irin reacting?
Irin's staring at them. Side smile. I guess you weren't able. Sorry, I guess you weren't able to help them, huh?
Can I make an insight check to see if I really feel like he wanted us to help him?
Go ahead.
The 27.
So you have that bardic, but I don't.
I do have Bardic.
27. You see, like, he's smiling, going, "It's okay," but underneath it all, you detect a suspicious and cold attitude.
Yeah, well, this conversation is going on. Thesic would like to move around so he is behind the this Bozeman character.
The bosuns are the gift, by the way.
I thought
Sorry.
the Bozeman was the hippogriff, or the not the hippogriff, the hippo guy.
No, he's second mate.
No, I thought you said all three were bosuns, and then the
Right, I'm sorry. Yeah, so all three. Yeah, correct.
Oh, are they?
Okay, the hippo.
Sorry.
I want to move behind the hippo guy, the guy we were all suspicious of, which would make sense.
Okay.
It seems like he is cured. Do you want to explain why he's so pissed at you? Why he's saying you?
All right. So command is one action. So everyone roll initiative.
Okay. 16.
Going last, guys.
Would you like to swap with Layla's?
30-20.
That doesn't matter.
All right. Are we doing a swap?
I am with Thezig.
Okay. Let's see. Thezek got a 20. All right. So Tindo at 4, Sierra at 20, Layla's at 14, Egg at 17, Sibin at 6, and Thezek at 24.
7 at 16.
Okay. Are you rolling with advantage or?
Yes.
Okay. Are you clicking the advantage?
It's rolling 2 dice.
There we go. That's weird.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you rolling in D&D Beyond or something else?
D&D Beyond. It shows up 2 dice. There's a 6 and a 14, but I get a +2 on top of that.
Yeah. Oh, weird.
Okay. So. All right. So we'll go through how you want to do. So this is Thezek first.
You're good to go.
Great. So I would like to try and grapple this hippo guy.
Let's go ahead and grab.
Baby, what's up? I
Okay.
just have to get a tiefling.
All right.
Bet.
So, yes. You got it. What's your save?
So 8 plus 6, results about our fire. So 8 plus 4 is 10 plus 3 is 5. So 15.
All right. They only got a 14. You grab them from behind. Goes, huh!
And we'll look at Ag and say, do you have a silver thing that you're looking for to do something to this guy? That's what you wanted, right? And that'll end my turn.
All right. Then Ciora.
I'm going to hold my action, and I'm going to draw my bow, and if we're attacking this guy, I'm just going to be prepared for it to happen. I'm waiting for them to, whatever their conversation is, trying to determine if he's a bad guy or not before I actually shoot him.
Gotcha. So you just kind of are aimed and ready to go.
Yes.
Then Egg.
Ag's gonna kind of like hold a hand between Figaro as she gets closer and kind of like look to Lesher and Lizen, who are like probably boggling at what's going on, and just pull out her silver sword, because I too have a silver sword. And explain that Figaro has like believes that they've had their memory tampered with, and that you're right. I do also have Moonbeam. Moonbeam does that too, doesn't it? God,
Who are you
things I
talking
forget.
to?
So some. the spirits that are speaking to me. That Figaro believes that Aaron is not who they say they are, that they are a shapeshifter who have taken their form, and that Silver does extra damage to shapeshifters. Also, that I have a spell that can take it do the same thing. I revert them to their true form.
So you explained all this?
Yes.
All right. Do you do anything?
And
Besides
then because I Ag would definitely know this, and Moonbeam would revert the true form bit. I will cast Moonbeam so it doesn't get Fezzik, if I can.
Okay. And when does Moonbeam's effects come into play? Is it start of their
Alright.
turn?
When the cylinder appears, each creature in it makes a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d10 radiant damage, and if the creature is shapeshifted as a result of the polymorph spell, for example, it reverts to its true form and can't shapeshift until it leaves the cylinder. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage. A creature also makes this save when the spell area moves into its space when it enters the spell area. And they only make the save once per turn.
Okay. So it lights up and they go, what in the? And they go 17. I'm assuming that saves.
They take half a 13.
All right.
Do they have to not save to be reverted?
As written, there is a comma after the on a failed save, a creature takes the damage, and if the creature is shapeshifted, it reverts to its true form and can't shapeshift until it leaves the cylinder. So I guess so.
Yeah. So only on a fail save would it revert a shapeshifted creature.
I will use Silvery Barbs, I guess.
Okay.
Make him reroll that.
And that is a 13.
Then instead it takes the 13 damage, and if it is a shapeshifter, it reverts to its true form.
Okay. Then, Thezek, you feel warty skin develop and clothes fade away as it reveals this blackened creature. But some of you would recognize in the form of a Slod.
How do the other two react?
The other ones freak out.
Okay.
Traitor!
Hi, Mr. Hippo Man.
All right. Anything else for Ag?
Art department, I should actually be right on that guy because I'm holding him.
I'm sorry, what?
I should be on the slot. I'm actually holding him.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
My brain isn't there, guys.
Hey, lots of things happen in this game.
Thank you, Bobby.
I'm right in front of him. Then, you know what? Just because I can, I'm just seeing this towering figure before me. I'm going to hold out my other hand and zoomp, my other sword magically conjures into my hand.
Nice. Then Laylis.
She is going to. Okay, she will make a motion to cast a summoning spell, and as this magical pile of little bones just appear next to her, and she's going to summon dead.
Nice.
And then is she within melee of this creature?
No, I'm trying to put you guys back a little bit further.
Oh, cool. She'll move back 40 feet.
How many undead are you summoning?
One. A skelly. Actually, she'll place it a bit further as well, maybe like 30 feet or so from it. And that's her turn. The skelly will attack.
You'll get a skeleton.
Uh, 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Then, 25 to hit. So 2 hits. So just 1, 2, 4, 5. Is 25 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh. And he yells. You ruin all of one.
Okay, that's her turn.
Okay. It's its turn. And you see some of the wounds that were inflicted begin to heal. Right before your eyes, the cuts become smooth skin once more. And this won't do. As they chant and cast a spell. And you see yellow-green fog fill the area. There's a 20-foot radius sphere.
Yes, let me grab it.
I'm going to go ahead and center it on themselves.
On themselves, that means Silver and Lennon are not in it.
Okay.
Everyone else is.
All right. In that case, Siora, Tyndall, Egg, Fezzik, and Sabin. I need Constitution saving throws.
26.
14. Do I get to do my held action?
Yeah. You can do that before this happens, sorry.
That's okay.
Who's within 10 feet of me?
Oh, nat
Fiora.
20.
Oh, nice.
Sierra. Lightning.
Siora, you get a +4 on that con
I don't
save.
think she needed it with her net 20, but that's okay.
Oh no, the nat 20 was for the hit.
Oh, okay.
The con save would be an 18 then.
Use
So
a luck point for advantage.
Okay.
so that's 8 points of magical piercing. And do I get sneak attack on this as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 5, 17, so 17 points of sneak attack. And since it's from the bow, an additional 10 points of radiant.
Very nice.
And that's my turn. And then, like I said, I got an 18 with that +4
All
on my
right.
con
So
save.
DC here is 16. So a fail is 26 poison, a success is 13. And with that, it will end its turn. And the area, so the 20-foot sphere remains, and the area is heavily obscured. All right, then Figaro at disadvantage will fire off 3 bursts of energy. Actually, no, he's still under the command.
There you go.
Tyndall.
I'm just gonna check what I can do now that I can't see anything.
No. Moonbeam goes away.
Ooh.
I lost my concentration.
Where's the thing I'm looking for? 5th level, mass cure wounds, is sight required.
I think you skipped over me at some point. I'm supposed to go at 16.
Correct.
Probably Julie's held action threw you off. Maybe.
Yeah, because we did egg. Yeah, because. Yeah. All right, go ahead. I'll let you. I mean, we'll do what we can, but you definitely wouldn't have disadvantage. You'd be able to see Sabin.
Okay. Okay. Can I get in?
apologize.
It's okay. Can I get into flanking with Threzik?
Yeah. Let me get this in order so that people can yell at me.
First attack. 24 to hit.
That hits.
19 damage. Second attack. So close. 26 to hit. 19 damage. It was 19, right? I'm not going crazy. Yeah. And then bonus action. I would have cast Conjure Minor Elementals, I forgot. What the hell? It rolled all of them, but it
What
just
kind of
it just rolled all of
elemental?
them.
Different spell.
Different spell. So it's just gonna be for 21 lightning.
Okay. See that it does not do the damage you thought.
Damn.
It needs to be
Well.
resistant.
All right. Unfortunate. All right, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. Back to what we're doing. Tyndall.
Still trying to figure out what I can do with Outsight. There's not a lot. All right. Tyndall's gonna cast Mask Cure Wounds. It's gotta be at a point I can see, which I assume I can see myself. So cast it with myself as the center point. And then is it 6 creatures of my choice? Or is it all of us? 6 creatures of my choice. I have no ability to see who's most damaged, so certainly going to drop it for everybody inside the cloud, and probably Ag. Sorry, Laylis, but you're far away and not in danger. And I saw that before the cloud went up, so... so we all get 32 hit points back. Oh. Great. That was a really good roll, by the way. And then Tyndall's going to fly straight up out of this cloud.
Okay. So going up 30 feet. So you're 10 feet above the cloud.
Yeah, that's plenty.
You got it. And Thezek.
Thezek would like to maintain the grapple. Fly up about 10 feet, because mind, right? How does moving grapple with mind work?
The same.
Okay.
Because they can resist because they would have mind, you know.
Okay. And then it's going to do his best to move him forward out of the cloud.
So
And
you
I
have,
will.
you have a total of what, 50?
Correct. Yep.
So that would be 25. And you go 10 up,
Mhm.
and then 15 forward.
And grapple is the action, right?
Well, you have him grappled.
Okay, so then I would action dash.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get him 10 up. Where did I put those?
Art department. Once I'm out of the cloud, I'm going to go back down, so you don't have
Oh, okay.
Very
And
nice.
now some of them can see you. Nice try. And that shall be my turn.
Ciora.
So apparently, I can't see anything. I'm in whatever cloud this was.
Yes.
Okay. But I did hear Thezek say that people could see him now.
Yeah, you heard that.
Okay. Then can I move up with my thought?
Indeed. What's your speed with that?
50,
Very nice.
I guess.
All right. So after you go, you get about 25 feet above ground, and then you've got sight.
Okay. Then I'm going to shoot at him again with my bow.
Nice.
And I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark him.
Tyndall's also in the air art department.
So 20.
20 hits.
So that is 7 points of magical piercing.
Nice.
1 point of radiant damage. 4 points for sneak attack.
Nice.
And 2 points for hunter's mark. And then second attack is a natural 1. So
Ooh.
that will be my turn.
All right. Egg.
I would like to rotate myself so I'm flanking with Fezzik.
And they're just outside of the cloud.
Yeah, they were outside the game.
Alright, first attack is a 26.
Nice.
Second attack, well, technically part of the first attack is an 18.
That hits.
Alright. Then the second attack is a 26.
Nice.
And then my bonus action attack is 16.
16 will miss.
Okay. So that's 2 scimitar and 1 short sword. Okay. So that's 10 plus 9 plus 7, and I because they're not shape-shifted, they don't take the extra die of damage from my silver swords, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So that is a total of 19 plus 7 is 26.
All right. So is that one? That's one attack or two?
That's my whole attack and bonus action.
How many total strikes? 3?
3.
Okay, cool. So 10, 9, 7. You got it.
Yeah, because my scimitar gives me nick, which allows me to once make a free short sword attack, and then my second attack is the
You're
scimitar
fine. I just
again.
had to know for concentration check, which he maintains.
And because I am a tiny creature and he is much larger than me, he takes an extra 4 damage from Fury of the Small.
Nice.
And then I spit in his eye.
You can't reach his eye.
His belly button, then.
Kinky.
With that, let me get. What's the pronunciation of your character's name, Raz?
Sabin.
Sabin, is your turn.
I will fly out of the cloud, up and kind of like behind him, and make some attacks.
Nice.
20.
That'll hit.
16 plus 26 total damage.
How do you want to kill it?
I don't know. He's a bit ugly, isn't he? sword just goes through the back of his head and goes through each eyeball.
Nice.
And pops with.
Down. And they are deceased. Death slot down.
Sabin, your skills at killing prove as formidable as they did in our first battle with the cultist.
I'm good at two things, and it's performing and stabbing. So, and I'll
Well,
turn to.
I suppose if you have to be good at only two things, those are two things to be good at.
It's got me pretty far in life, and I'll turn to Figaro, and say, "What the hell was that thing?"
It's known as a death slot. An aberration. It leads others. It's what's drawn all the creatures to this area to feed on us.
And do you know if there's more?
I don't know. That's the only one I knew. I saw him. Kill the real Iran. And then transform. And then he took away my memory.
Is there any reason to search him?
I don't think so.
Then let's just throw him overboard.
The ground. I do.
And we're here looking for magical artifact. Would you be able to help us with that?
Kind of. An artifact, you said.
Piece of a rod.
They nod grimly. Yes, they know what you speak of. And we'll go ahead and take our break. Alrighty, here we go. Oh. Asking about the artifacts. Figaro here responds. Yeah. Sorry. You know what you're talking about. We had the artifact hard wired into the Zenith.
And what is the Zenith?
You're standing on a piece of it.
The
Is it the
ship.
whole ship?
Yeah, this is the Lambent Zenith.
And what part of the ship is it on?
Oh, it was restored below the bridge on the ship's prow.
The front of the ship.
Yeah,
Do you know where your captain is?
I don't. But on the looks, it was secured with protocols. So it should be in the safe room, though it would be inaccessible because of the safety protocol.
And who can disable the safety protocol?
I guess would be the captain.
Oh. So
Well,
If she
The captain-
survived, she would know and ask her what might be recorded in any notes that she has.
well, if the captain's dead, that would make you the captain, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how to do it.
It couldn't be that it has to be the captain, and if the title of captain passes on to you.
I know it wasn't that. It was a specific way that it was made. I know that there were 2 runes in different locations on the ship, and that both would be dispelled to access it. I know the Ray are invisible.
I don't think I understand invisibility.
One's in the stateroom on the headboard of the bed. The other is going to be in the ship study on the wall above the desk.
hiccups.
I'd imagine something that would dispel, but I also know that you have to see a rune to dispel a rune.
Do any of y'all have see invisibility of some sort?
We all do, actually. It's part of Vecna's link. Which, by the way, you should add to your character sheet as a feat.
Features and traits. What's it called?
Vecna's link. It's homebrewed.
There's no easy way to search, is there? Oh, good lord.
But yeah,
Okay.
how it works.
It'll be toward the bottom in the homebrew section.
There's 2 of them.
I'm assuming we'll want Vecna Deep.
Vecna Deep? Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I made, so I know that one works.
Okay.
Yeah. You can see Figueroa's kind of kicking stuff around, very frustrated.
Okay. So in the study, and then where else?
The stateroom, which that's where we met Figaro.
Correct.
So I guess we head down there and disable that rune, and then head to the study. Did your ship have anything else it was carrying?
Or transport ship, so we had a bunch of stuff.
Anything of note, though?
Nothing like that rod. That piece.
You said that was integrated in the ship's systems. What was the purpose of tying it into the ship? Was it as a magical battery of some kind?
It would create portals. Travel distances. It helped us be one of the fastest ships ever. Go places millions
Crash
of miles.
real hard.
Kind of looks, yeah. I knew it would have been dangerous here. But this was economical, and I thought we wouldn't run into anything.
Who is the ship's navigator?
That would be my job. And I just wanted to get us there quickly. I thought we'd be lucky and not run into anything. And she says this, and this, as you've kind of heartfelt, this secret of Figaro's is counts as a secret here.
That he's the navigator who crashed the ship or something?
Yeah, that he knew it was dangerous, and he did it anyway. So, if a secret, anyone can spend the secret by saying it out loud to the universe. And when they spend it, every character in the party gains advantage on D20 rolls for 1 minute. However, you also, the secret is then gone from the minds of every character in the party. That is what Vecna deals in.
I'm curious, what is the economical advantage of exploring the far reaches of the astral sea? Revenues or something?
We're on our way to a world for pickup, and if we got there first, we would get more money. So I didn't tell the captain. Just got us here. Well, tried to get us there. Said we crashed into this thing.
All right, one more question. I promise it's the last one. The far reaches of the astral Is this not an infinitely large plane? How does it have far reaches? You seem to be much more familiar with this space. I'd like a local's perspective.
Kind of laughs. I gotcha. So most of what is known is kind of in a clump, you could say. And this is just farther away from that center clump.
Okay. Well, my curiosity is sated. Would you like to travel with us to see if we can locate your captain together?
Best lead everyone and watch over here. If you're looking for this, you're looking for it.
Well, if we find your captain, we'll point him your way.
He nods.
Is that cube you were messing with when we first met?
Oh, that's me, make a cage where I need to, really for myself. Keeps anything I want out. I was making it so that nothing living could get in.
Interesting.
Oh, I know what it is. I had one of these with Mortis. It was terrible.
Does any of y'all have dispel magic?
Well, I wasn't sure we'd need it, so I didn't prepare it, but Layla's usually has it.
Yeah, she does. We need to resolve these, well, controls, right?
The locks, yes.
It sounds like the first is below us.
Should we maybe try to figure out if there's an order that it needs to happen?
From what he knows there's not he doesn't know of an order.
Okay.
So, dispel magic.
Right, moving down to that room. And yeah, you have to see invisibility from the Vecna link. So gazing on it, you put it out and you see the rune deactivate. Boom. Power down.
Nothing bad happens.
Not that you see.
Okay. Well, I suppose the study is on a different part of the ship, right?
It's what's what it seemed like.
Well,
Sounds like it's time to check out the starboard portion of the ship. And if it's not there, it'll be at the bow of the ship where we know the rod will be. Perhaps we run into the captain there too.
Sounds like a good plan.
All in favor?
Yep.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yep.
All right, so going from the stern here to where again?
The starboard.
Starboard. Very good. All right, so you push yourself through space here. As you leave the area below, it's quite, I said, about 300 feet as you float through.
As we're moving through, I am watching out for more trouble.
Give me a perception check.
Guidance. I forgot I had that.
I think I have. I've had that this whole time too.
$31.
Okay. In that case, you see two, as you begin to fly, you see two black shapes seem to lock onto you, and they move quickly towards your position. They are huge, almost shark-like, with blacks, like each one having like 10 black fins on its back. Roll for initiative.
Oh, those are the shark things Figaro told us about.
Yup.
Oh, dear.
20.
Oh my gosh. I got a good initiative roll.
I
What is
also
this?
got a 20.
Swapping with Thezig.
Nice. All right. So Siora's 24 becomes 17. That's like 17 becomes 24. All right. This battle's in our theater of the mind, and we'll start with Thezig.
Yeah, if he has the brain movement to get to one of them, he will move up and attack. Otherwise, he will ready in action until they get to him.
Yep, you're able to get up and attack.
Cool. Attacks with some word. That sucked. That's an 11.
Okay. That will miss. It goes off the
Second
scales?
is 17.
Indeed. That hits.
Okay. Oh, that's 6. It's a total of 18, including the extra weapon die and the surprise attack.
Nice.
And third attack. Crap. So it was on a 20 for a second. Now it's 2, so it's 11. I miss again.
Okay. As it moves around 3 dimensions, hard to get a good hit, and we go to Tyndall.
Tyndall. Oh, let's make sure I prepared the right spell today. Did I remember to fix that? I did not. That's okay. Yep, that was an oops. Okay. These things. Well, that's a wisdom save. It's all wisdom saves. Okay. Well, we're going to find out how wise they are then. Are they within 10 feet of each other?
They would not be, no.
Okay, well then we're not going to find out how wise they are that way. So in that case, I'm just going to look at the one that Thezek has been attacking and try Toll the Dead. So,
All right.
Wisdom save.
There's a 15.
Cool, that will fail. And Thezek did hit it, right?
Once.
Yep, it is damaged.
Okay. So that is 22 plus 4 is 26 necrotic damage.
Very good. It screams into the night. The spacey sky.
And I will make sure I am not on the chomping block. Because I don't need to get chunks today.
I feel like I'm sticking a little far away.
I would put myself in front of Layla's, though.
Okay. Very good. An egg.
Am I able to flank with anybody on the damaged one?
Yeah, you can flank with Thezek.
I would love to. First attack, 22.
That hits.
So short sword, part of that, 16.
That will hit as well.
Okay. And second attack, 27.
Another hit.
And then the bonus action attack is a 24.
Nice.
All 4 hit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's 8 plus. Oh, that's a 1. 5 plus 8 plus 5. So that is a total of
26.
26.
Nice. Get there. It is bloodied.
And I'm guessing they're also bigger than me.
Yes.
So another Fury of the Small 4 damage.
Very good. They're huge.
And I'm done. Die.
Okay. In that case, let's see here. So I know I said before, does it have a disadvantage or anything?
Enough.
Thezek, or
I think it does.
No, because I didn't use
okay, cool. Just
No,
wanted-
sap. It does. It does have disadvantage
It does have disadvantage. Okay.
because I have that weapon mastery. Thanks. Sorry, I thought it was a weapon or a battle master thing, but you're right. It's a weapon mastery.
Okay, that is going to try to bite its way at Egg for only a 14.
It doesn't hit. I'm too dexterous.
Fly through the sky around it. Siora.
Alrighty. I'm going to shoot at it with my bow. For a 17.
17 hits.
Okay, so that is 12 points of magical piercing. Plus my friends are there, so that's an additional 15 sneak attack.
Nice.
And then 1 point of radiant damage.
Ooh.
Okay, second shot. Oh, nice. Oh wait. For a natural 1, so
Ooh.
that'll be my turn.
Got it. The second one flies around, flanks Egg. It'll be a
Hit me with
21
your
to
best
hit.
shot. That hits.
All right, bites into your back for 21 piercing damage. It's a good bite, and then it'll go to Sabin.
Sorry. I will get in flanking with Egg. We'll make the Congo line. And I'll attack.
Nice.
26.
That'll hit.
For 17 damage. 25.
Hits.
For 10, and then we'll do a defensive flourish on top of that.
It's-
Or another 10.
Ooh, 10 more damage.
And my AC is 29 right now.
Alright.
I guess I could. I'm gonna save the smites. That'll be my turn.
Very good. Then Laylis.
Has it been an hour since our last fight? No, right? Because we just went pretty quickly.
It would have been over an hour, or like an hour or so. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then she is going to command shadows to attack it, casting shadow puppets. See if she can hit. 26 to hit for 9 points of psychic damage, and I need an intelligence saving throw.
Got it. There's a 9.
And they fail incapacitation for a round. And she will move, I don't know, 50 feet away. That's her turn.
Nice. All right. What was the damage again?
Let me check. 9 points of psychic.
9 points. Thank you. All right. Then we go to Thezik.
Yeah, attack the one that is still in front of me. And hopefully we'll hit better this time. It's 26 to hit.
26 hits.
+12 plus 8, 20.
That will hit as well.
No, that's damage. The first one,
Damage.
sorry.
20. This one near you. How do you want to kill it?
I think that he sees a spot that's really been damaged, and he just takes the blade and shoves it in as deep as it'll go, hitting some vital organs as the blade penetrates the creature.
All right. It floats. Well, doesn't float. It falls towards the dying god. Anything else?
We'll move over to the other one
Mm-hmm.
and take the remaining 2 attacks.
Good.
That is a crit for me because I crit on a 19.
Woo!
So, 2. What's it? 17. 22 points of damage. There's a lot of ones.
bloodied.
And last attack. Is a 17 to hit?
That hits.
For 11 plus 9. So
Nice.
and that'll end my turn.
All right. Go to Hag.
Oh, and of course Sap. So next attack.
Yeah, but I lied. It's Tyndall.
I was just saying, just kidding. Tyndall's just gonna. It worked, so he's gonna do it again. He's just gonna toll dead on the second creature. Wisdom save.
All right, so here we go. 17.
Okay, that'll save, unfortunately, so that doesn't do much. And I don't think. Oh, wait. I have some fun bonus action shenanigans. I will make sure that I am. Within 15 feet of Ag, and also within 15 feet of the creature. And Ag disappears in a puff of light and reappears in a puff of light next to the creature. I'm using my Jewel of Three Prayers to teleport you. And I need a con save from the creature.
Oh, nice.
The DC is 18.
17.
So it is blinded until the start of my next turn, and it takes 4d10 radiant damage.
Blinded by the light.
That is a 23 radiant damage.
Very nice. Is that it?
That will be my turn. Actually, I don't need to back off. I'm fine. Okay, we're good.
Egg.
I'm flanking now somebody.
With Sabin.
Yeah. My first attack, 15?
That hits.
Ah.
Roll that damage.
Eight.
How do you want to kill it?
Because Ag is doing multiple attacks kind of thing. You just see kind of like this flurry of silver swords, and I've shish kebabbed it as it falls in pieces. Or bobs. However gravity works.
It falls to pieces to the ground.
Oh wait, yeah, it would fall because of lack of thought. Ooh, you can't move without thought.
Good. All right, with that, you fly on to the starboard. You push forward. You can see that the deck's flooring here is uneven, with roots woven around the planks. Jutting from the segments 4 is the wreckage of a lifeboat. Atop the smaller wreck is a stout tree with vibrant pink and red blossoms.
Wonder how dangerous those flowers are.
Could I figure out what kind of tree this is?
Yeah, give me a nature check.
Ten.
I mean, it's a big tree. Seems large, healthy, though looks like it recently was damaged. Some of the leaves have been yellowed, but still seems to have found its health somehow.
Does it look like the boat crashed into the tree or the tree grew out of the boat?
Kind of looks like the tree had grown out of the lifeboat.
Okay.
And now its roots look like they're going into the main ship here.
Oh, interesting. So looks like the boat was here first. Well, that certainly seems interesting. Thank you. You don't know what it is?
No. I mean, I haven't seen anything like it before. But I can definitely say I've survived crazier things.
You don't know what it is, but you're sure you survived something crazier than it?
I mean, yeah. Have you ever been stuck in raining glass weather?
I just don't understand how, if you don't know what it is, you can gauge its danger or difficulty and therefore to determine whether or not you've survived something worse than it.
Isn't that just hail?
No, hail is ice. I'm talking literal raining glass.
So like a sandstorm?
No, I'm talking the Blight Shore.
Odd things do happen there, I suppose. So I've heard, at least.
Is there a lot to this part of the ship, or is it?
I mean, you're on the top deck, and it looks like there's decks below.
Decks below.
Just like the other part that you're around.
We can see how far down the roots grow. Unless someone has a way to determine what this tree is.
I mean, we could always go take a closer look. Does a tree seem magical in nature?
Give me an Arcana check.
34.
As you study it more, you come to feel it's not a tree at all, but a treant.
Oh.
A what?
A treant. Type of living tree. Or a conscious tree, sentient.
That makes so much more sense.
What does?
Well, it's alive. that's how it got here after the boat.
Most trees are alive.
Oh, but it's not alive. It's like it's sentient. It's not a plant in the way that we're used to. It's actually sentient.
Sentient and alive are two different things. You do know that, right? Zahn said you guys were smart.
Oh, I see why Nazan felt like you were very sassy.
Zahn also said we make plans. Well, see where we are now.
Sounded like you planned to come here.
Oh well.
I mean, we try to make plans, but they usually end up going up in smoke. It starts out kind of okay, and then it just sort of gets a little iffy as time goes, and we just have to kind of do things on the fly.
There's a saying about surprise or plans and what happens when they meet the enemy. Are we approaching this one also diplomatically?
Seemed to work last time.
I think we should try.
Well, as you can clearly tell, I am not the most charismatic person, unlike my brother, who is very charismatic. So again, I say somebody besides me should lead conversation.
How about this? Hi, Mr. Tree. Do you have a name?
It could be a Mrs. Tree.
It could be. I hope that I didn't insult it.
Well, hello. I am Redbud.
Hi, Redbud. I'm Siora.
Welcome.
Are you doing okay out here?
I'm fine. Just, try not to die.
Have things been attacking you?
No. Just the ship having been damaged meant I couldn't get my life force from it anymore.
So you were connected to the ship
I was.
when it was whole.
Yes.
Are you the captain?
No. But I just helped strengthen the hull of the ship. And now I've rooted into this creature that we're on. There's a little bit of life left in it.
Creature, are you talking about the boat is alive, or are you talking about the creature under it?
One below.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Had a panic moment of, oh god, we're standing on a mimic. Would it be a problem for us to look around?
No, do not look around. There's horrible parasites below.
Are those parasites troubling you?
No, but I'm keeping this area shut so they can't get out and hurt anyone else.
Is the study down there?
What would you need with the study if it was?
The first mate sent us to check out the study. Figaro.
It is indeed down, therefore. As they said, much too dangerous.
But we really have to go. We have to go anyways. Would you like us to help you clean up those parasites?
Perhaps that we could reunite you with the rest of the crew. They're on the other part of the ship that way.
Sorry, there's no reason for you to go down there. Much too dangerous.
This is sounding suspicious.
Yeah. I'd like to insight why he's so dead set on us not going down there.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
All right, so if you could do an insight check.
23.
Natural 20 for 29.
You feel that they're telling the truth about something being below. They are being more protective than they should be. They have got other reasons in addition.
Are you worried we'll find the rune that protects the chamber on the bow of the ship?
No, the ship is destroyed. I don't care. What? Why would I?
Well, we need to disable it, so we need to get down there.
Told you it's too dangerous.
I think we're plenty capable. We saved Figaro's life.
What was wrong with Figaro?
He had his memory altered, and a death slut was impersonating your bosun, sacrificing your other crew members.
Nods. In that case, yes, my dear friend is trapped below. I have my roots protecting it right now from the things that nest in the lower deck. I'm afraid if you go down there, you'd disturb it, and my friend would be in danger.
Well, he can't stay down there forever.
But he could get killed.
He'll die if he stays down there much longer without food and water.
He's resourceful.
Ag is going to put like a gentle hand on like the tree and be like, let us help you.
Would you clear out the nest, kill everything, kill all the monsters below?
We will.
All right. As long as you can do that, and they can be made safe.
Well, I do not doubt our capability to handle it. Can you tell us anything about these creatures? How many?
I don't know. I just felt them hunting a casa, and I protected them.
And what does a casa look like?
Oh. About 1.5 feet at the shoulder, 4 legs, likes to drool a lot.
Mm,
Are you talking about a dog?
Yes, a casa is a dog.
we will make sure casa's safe.
Talking to a tree and you're confused about it being a dog.
Not confused, just verifying.
Heck yes, we're going to go save a casa.
And tell them that I've been helping and talk softly. They can get so frightened. They're just and don't worry, they're very good conversationalists. They tell great stories. And they're really soft. Thank you. And you see their roots begin to move, unblocking the door.
Ag is going in. Ag is going to go save this dog.
As Tendo walks toward the door, he's going to preemptively cast Spirit Guardians, declaring allies as well as the dog and the tree as allies.
Not hurt any dogs. All right. Just going up on Spirit Guardians. Though theoretically, that's a magic action, combat action that I think you cannot do. So in 2024, you can't do such things.
Oh, okay.
Can't do combat type spells outside of combat and in preparation. It is a guiding principle of the thing. Much contested guiding principle, but one nonetheless. Are you all ready to go down? All right. So, because it's weird, technically you don't have access to action economy outside of combat. So you don't have the economy to do so. Even though it's sort of weird because of some other spells, it's kind of strange, but it's just what they're trying to accomplish. So we take the design purpose, and that's how we go with it, if that makes sense. At any rate, as you go below, you can open up D&D maps. By going to character sheet, there's a little button up there.
Wait, what?
So on your character sheet, there's a little triangle that's white on a red button.
Oh, there it is. Aha. Didn't want to load. We're in that section. I see.
And I'm sharing, Matt.
Thank you.
So that's the tree.
And you all basically come on into the room below,
Okay.
where I've put nice, fun little monsters for you.
I don't know where the entry in the room below is.
Oh, the
Just
entry.
Wherever, or we just...
Where there's a room, but you're coming down from here.
Oh, we're coming down from here. Okay. I would probably not be in front of that.
Yeah. Okay.
I was
So,
dead set
the
about
purpose
being
of this, y'all need to come into the room, otherwise we're going to get kind of confused. So you got to get
Okay.
yourselves in there the best. It makes sense. Thezik's going to be more in the front, I'm sure.
It's a very cramped room.
Yep. Perfect. And for this, we're going to do an auto initiative. Let's see here. And Siora, you're switching with Thezik.
Yep. Well, that's if mine is higher than his.
It is.
I don't know if it rolls mine at advantage. See where it rolled.
You need advantage.
Yes, I have advantage and a +2.
You got it. And a +2?
Yep.
Cool. Oh, like... Okay. Got it. Alright, then... all of that... Sabin, you're first.
Okay. How strong do these guys look?
That's a good question. Technically, that would be an action check.
Yeah. I guess I'll just spend my first round attacking. 14 hit?
Let's see. Are you going to after E there, it looks like?
Yes, E.
Yes. 14 will hit, yes.
Okay. For 10 damage?
Nice. Alright, it strikes in across the chest. It does bleed.
That is a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
22 damage.
Nice.
We'll throw in a first level might. For 5 radiant, and then last bardic inspiration for 4 on the defensive flourish, and that is my turn.
You said 4?
Yes.
Perfect. Good, that is bloodied, and we go to Thezik.
Thezik will attack Grill D. Or Grell D. How do you say those? It's 27 to hit.
27 hits.
It's 10 oops. So a total of 17 on the first hit.
Nice.
It's a crit.
Ooh.
Wait, 2 dice. So for an additional 17.
Nice.
Then final is a 16 to hit.
That does hit.
Plus 11, so 20.
Nice.
And that will end my turn. This one has disadvantage on its next attack.
Got it. It's barely hanging on. Laylas.
What is the extent of this room? Like, can I go around Siora or no?
So everywhere else is blocked by roots, where you see the roots, basically.
Oh, I see. Let's see if I can make this walk. Alright, kind of. She can get 2-ish without hitting allies, right?
That's hitting Thezik right now.
I mean, I don't know.
See. So yeah, so if you just want to get C and B,
Yeah.
is your intention? Yeah, you can do that without getting Thezik.
Yeah, she'll bonus action cast Dragon's Breath That's her skull somehow lit with not flames, something else, but you get the idea. I need dexterity saving throws.
Got it. Okay. Oop, 3. C, and then let's get B here for another 3.
So that's 13 points of acid.
Nice.
Yep, that's her turn.
You got it. All right, so I've got my Grell here that's attacking Egg. Things first is so you see this strange creature, kind of beaky with all these tentacles coming out of it. Picture of a bird and like a worm or 12 worms attached together. As these tentacles go to wrap around Egg for only a 10.
Nope.
And frustratingly, it goes out and tries to do a little bit of a bite for 18.
Yeah.
All right, the beak comes out, scratching you for 12 piercing damage. And with that, let's see here. This one's gonna come on up and strike Siora. Tentacles go out for 18.
That'll hit.
All right. That is 10 piercing damage. You are grappled. And I need a con save, please.
8.
8. From the tentacles, poison enters your body, and you are paralyzed.
Siora's within 10 feet, isn't she?
Yes.
Would it +4 is a 12? Would it being a 12 change anything?
Yes, it would. That would be a success. So, haha.
Thanks.
That's going to go ahead and drag you back here. Broken up from Layla and Thezek.
I do have Warcaster, so I'll chill touch it.
Nice.
21 to hit.
That hits.
What's this roll for 5 points of necrotic?
5 necrotic, you said?
Yes.
Oh boy. Thezek, anything from your reaction?
Yep. I will make an attack. It's 26.
That hits.
Uh, 19 damage total.
Nice. All right.
That's shall in my turn. Oh, it's not my turn. Never mind. Don't confuse Matt. I'm sorry. It's not my turn.
You're all good. All right, tentacles reach out to you for 7 to hit, which misses. Then it goes for a beak for 23 to hit.
Who?
Still attacking me?
No, Thezek.
Okay.
23 hits Thezek, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Then, I wrote the wrong one. 10 piercing damage. Then Grow D will try to wrap Thesic up. For a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Very nice. Then only a 7. Alright. See, and Sabin had hit E over here, so it's going to try to attack here. First things first. Dirty 20.
That'll miss.
Got it. Then that misses well. And then finally, F will strike out at Tyndall. For only a 6. And then go for a beak for only a 7.
Yeah, those will miss.
Siora.
All right. You say I'm grappled, right?
Yes, which is 0 movement speed unless you try to break it.
No, I'm going to attempt to attack him with my sword. So bonus action steady aim. And
You can't. You have 0 movement.
okay. Either way, it's going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
For 7 points of magical piercing. And second attack is a natural 1. So that'll end my turn.
Got it. Egg.
Am I able to see every one of the growls?
Yes.
Okay. So Ag's aura kind of feels like this, almost like the ocean spray, like on your skin around you, and like she, like as soon as she heard that like there was a dog involved, she was like, heated, and there's like this kind of like radiating like energy off of her that like is very like you could feel it, and her eyes kind of start glowing with this just like weird energy, and then she starts speaking in primordial, and it's like the sound of like tectonic plates just grinding upon one another. And I'm going to channel divinity, and all of the growls need to make a DC 16 strength saving throw.
Okay. All right, only 2. Rest fail.
The ones that failed are restrained. They can repeat the save at the end of their turns, and ending the effect on a success. But from the ground bursts up these spindly cypress vines again, wrapping around them. And the ones that obviously save kind of like jump out of them and like evade them, but the ones that are restrained are wrapped up in them, and like it's constricting their moves.
Nice.
And she's furious.
All right.
Nature's wrath is upon you.
So they are restrained, right?
Yes.
Very nice. Let's go these folks. All right, so that'd be those 4 get restrained. Anything else?
Then I summon my sword to my hand,
Ready to kill and save this doggy.
Perfect. Tyndall,
Okay, now I cast Spirit Guardians.
you got it.
And that should hit. I had measured. Did I get pushed away? I was. Oh, I'm not quite 15 foot. That's okay.
Oh, actually, that's right. I'm sorry. I made it. I always forget. I think it might hit them.
I've been deleted.
Oh no. I'm sorry. Put yourself back on, please.
It doesn't matter anyway because I need to slide temporarily between Leyless and Ag so they can get within range of Siora. So at some point during my turn, they will all be in range. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the accurate one.
Yeah.
So the other one was a little too small.
And I am going to step towards Siora, which actually means I'll take op attacks, but they're restrained, so it's a disadvantage, so I don't care.
All right. Gotcha. So you kind of go.
I'm going to do a little bit of a stutter step. I'm going to move toward her to get within 15 feet so that I can use
Yeah.
my...
Then come on back.
And then I'll go back.
Got it.
But I'm sure they'll make op attacks. I want to know if those go through first. Actually, I should do damage for...
Yeah. So we get the ones that are basically everything that's not B there, or yeah, we'll just see. Okay. So those are wisdom saves.
Yes. DC is 16.
So B is saving, or B didn't have to make it. So let's see. All right, looks like one more. All right, what's the damage?
13 on a fail, 6 on a success.
All right, D is fried. Bloodied and good. All right, mini scream, and then you're going ahead and getting B.
Yep, so I'll
You
take a
go to
step
movement.
toward them to hit B.
All right, so that's when.
So
F
activate
and
2 op
E.
attacks.
Heck yeah. So they're going to use their tentacles. 18 to hit.
Was that a disadvantage with them restrained?
Thank
It
you
doesn't
for-
hit anyway.
Okay, cool. Now do the second one for 7.
Yeah, that fails.
All right.
Cool. And then getting within range of Siora, I'm going to use the Jewel of Three Prayers to teleport her one space to the side so she's not restrained anymore. And the C and B need a con save.
I took care of C already,
Okay.
but B is gone. Evaporates. So it's up to you if you want to do it or not. If you still want to do the.
Okay. Is she still restrained?
Oh, you're making the. Yeah. So when you stepped there, B was no longer restrained.
Okay. So she's not restrained anymore. It took care of it.
Do you want to do the Jewel of Three Prayers thing again?
Well, I mean,
Or still?
yeah, I'm gonna do some crazy run through stuff. So I'm gonna have Tyndall slide all the way down here, and then I'm gonna do a little teleporty thing on Siora to send Siora there. So the 3 up top need to make con saves.
Okay. process one more up because I didn't do A because
Yeah.
you didn't have to before. So let's process that. Disadvantage for an 18, which misses.
18 does not hit.
Okay. And then E, F, and A all get cons.
Yep.
All right. I'm just gonna start doing representative ones. Done with this. Phew.
So on a failure, they take 26 damage and are blinded. On a success, they take 13 damage.
Nice. E is how does he die from the jewel?
Yeah, so Siora just teleports over with a bright flash, and all the enemies, the creatures within range, sort of experience a searing light. And unprepared for it, it does not get the chance to shy away. They just have their face melt off.
Nice. You got it. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think I've done everything I can. So yes.
All right, then Sabin.
I will walk up to F and
Nice.
attack it. 18 plus 7 is 25.
That hits.
For 19 damage.
Oof.
23.
That hits.
For 14 damage.
How do you want to kill it?
I can't tell what that looks like. Is it like a chicken?
It's like a
Bird?
worm with a beak.
A worm with a beak?
Kind of.
Just right through the mouth, through the other end. And yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. I'll give a quick little. There it is.
Oh Lord.
That's quite awful. All right. So with that, go to Threzic. Yep, Threzic, it's your turn.
I will attack Grell C.
Let's go.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
It's 19 plus 12. 30
Okay.
damage.
Yeah.
31.
It is bloodied.
Second attack. It's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
$18 damage.
How do you want to kill it?
I think he brings his sword down and just slices it in half, including the beak, just breaks it apart.
Nice. 2 halves fall down. Anything else?
That's my second attack.
I think so, yeah.
So if I can move through party members, I'd like to try and get to the last Grell.
Yeah, get over there. Can move through without any impediment.
We'll make my last attack then.
Alright.
For another natural 20.
That hits.
426 total.
How do you want to kill it?
He cuts it in half the other way this time.
Nice. So,
It just cleaves right through it.
pieces carved 2 different ways. Very good. So, with it clear, we will end for tonight. Come back to this area next week. All right.
Night.